Hi, and welcome to Faith Formation Ministries, grades 1 through 5. I'm Jelana Peard, the Pastoral Associate for Elementary Ministries. Our 1st through 5th grade classrooms have a traditional session format. 18 learners is our maximum per room, and we do not go over 18 without speaking to the catechist first. We're using the Be My Disciples textbooks by R.C.L. Benziger. Each catechist will receive a catechist guide. Information regarding managing the environment and learners, teaching methods, catechist certification, and so much more is available on the Catechist Certification Information page on the parish website. Catechist assistants primarily assist the catechist with managing the learners and the learning environment. It is very important that assistants openly communicate with the catechist so that you will work well together as a team. Assistant information is also available on the Catechist Certification Information page on the parish website. In the beginning of your catechist guide, there is a plethora of information regarding features of the book, lesson processes, getting to know your learners, and teaching methods, plus how to use your guide. At the beginning of each session, there is lesson background information, a basic lesson plan, and enrichment activities. Please take the time to peruse the information in the front of your manual and in and around the lesson chapters. This will help you to be more familiar with your guide and all that it has to offer. This will help you to feel more confident with what you are teaching. Take the time to read through the materials before you begin to plan your lesson. 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students will each receive their own textbook, which they can write in and take home at the end of the year. 2nd grade students, well, it's a little more complicated. They'll be working from 3 textbooks due to sacramental preparation. They will receive a Eucharist textbook with a Mass booklet and a Reconciliation textbook with a Reconciliation booklet, both by Loyola Press. 2nd graders will also use the Be My Disciples 2nd grade text to supplement weeks between sacramental prep. They can consume both the Eucharist and the Reconciliation materials. However, they will not be writing in the Be My Disciples text, since we only supplement the year with 6 chapters out of a 24-chapter book. The Faith Formation staff is happy to copy any worksheets or other pages you would like to use for these chapters. Each grade will have a synopsis to follow. Because the chapters have been moved around to line up with the liturgical year, you will notice that some chapters are not in sequential order. Moving the chapters around does make it difficult to incorporate the unit reviews, so you do not need to utilize those unit reviews. You will not complete all chapters. We have 23 weeks of classes and 24 chapters in the textbooks. Also, something new this year, during Holy Week, we will be hosting an all-student assembly, which will take the whole class period for all grade levels. This, of course, does eliminate another chapter. You'll receive more information on the assembly as the time draws near. You may not make it through an entire chapter in the time period allotted per session. That's okay. Your goal for each lesson is to focus on the main objectives of the chapter for the week. Each grade level will learn grade level prayers with a personal prayer chart for kids to keep track of practicing their prayers at home. Information is included in your synopsis on how your students will use the prayer charts at home. You will also have a prayer chart for the classroom to keep track of your students' progress. Some catechists offer small prizes as each prayer is memorized, while others offer a small prize at the end of the year if all prayers have been mastered. You may choose how, but we have found that a little incentive to encourage memorization does work. This year's theme is superhero. Please feel free to incorporate the theme any way that you can. Examples may be designing your own shield to decorate the bulletin board, or incorporating questions in your icebreaker game like, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? The first night of classes you will teach a lesson, play an icebreaker game, and participate in a fire drill. A first night sample agenda has been attached to your synopsis for review. Feel free to tweak it to suit your style, but remember that there's a lot of activity to fit into the time period of the first session. Catechists and assistants will receive a weekly email. Please read them. As a catechist and assistant, you are on the front lines with the parents, and they look to you to get answers for upcoming events. Parents are required to sign their kids in and out for each session. It is especially important for them to sign out their children so that we can see that they have been picked up by a parent or other designated adult. A 5-minute warning bell will let you know that it's time to wrap up at the end of the session. Because your learners have been in school all day, it's not uncommon to have a student who may be less than attentive in your class. Because of this, we have equipped every room with a fidget box, and it's located in the tall cupboard of your classroom. The items in these boxes are designed to allow a child who is having trouble focusing a way to fidget without distracting other learners. For more information on helping students to pay attention, see the information on the Catechist Formation and Certification page on the parish website. Be sure to read through the behavior management policy information. We are offering opportunities to earn certification hours before you ever set foot in the classroom. First, the Catechetical Conference, Saturday, September 19th. Secondly, Reading Your Bible for All It's Worth with Steve Mueller, Ph.D., on Sunday, September 20th, 2015. We have extended an open invitation to all parishioners who would like to attend this event. And lastly, Catechist and Assistant Training on all things about the classroom on Monday, September 21st from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. or Tuesday, September 22nd from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. in the PLC classroom with Margaret Pearson and Marcia Foote. All of these trainings count toward certification. See the Catechist Formation and Certification page on the parish website for additional information on these and other opportunities. Also, participate in sessions right here on campus. Your participation in Bible studies and other adult formation sessions, women's ministry events, family ministry events, and more not only helps you deepen your faith, but it can also count toward certification. Watch the bulletin, the SRN activities brochure, and the parish website for activities that suit your interests and needs. And lastly, God has led you to this ministry, and I pray that you embrace it. Please contact any of the Faith Formation staff if you are feeling overwhelmed or frustrated. We will pray with you, pray for you, and pray for your work as we serve in this ministry together. God bless you for signing up to help in this ministry. Let's have a great year together.